Hi, welcome to Richard's Reviews. Today's review is San Andreas. This movie stars Dwayne Johnson, Carla Gugino, and Alexandra Daddario. The plot: earthquake down the San Andreas. Fault hits hard. The Rock must save his family. Not exactly heartfelt like Day After Tomorrow, but close enough. It is an okay adventure movie with a few holes that may not work for most people. The story builds around The Rock. He is a safety rescue officer, divorced from his wife Carla, played by Carla, who remarries the guy from Fantastic Four. You might remember him, the first Fantastic Four movie. A very rich businessman. The reason they're divorced is because he could not accept the fact that he lost one of his daughters in a river raft accident. In the present, Alexandra plays his daughter, his second daughter, who is being flown up to school by her stepdad, Mr. Elastic. A lot has happened in a little time. This I will cover. There's a side sequence with scientists that seem to be able to predict the quakes, but it's really not enough that it was necessary to the story. It's only to kind of build this feeling that they have more of a chance, I guess, to combated this. The scientists were played by Paul Giamatti and Will Yun Lee. You'll recognize them from other movies as well. So The Rock saves his ex-wife first. There is a scene where he gets a one-liner. They're driving down the path and stop. And then his wife says, "What is it?" And they get out and they look over. And then The Rock looks and says, "San Andreas." Can't help but laugh, but even though they are trying to be serious. Their daughter, played by Alexandra Daddario, is a bit odd. She's really friendly, I guess you could say. But she meets these two people on their holiday, and one of them was actually out in the area where they're at in, I guess, San Francisco, looking for a job. She ends up getting them through the catastrophe. They kind of save each other in different parts. But there every reason for... I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a lot of reasons for her to just apparently lose pieces of clothing throughout the movie. I could say Jiggly Factor 9 on the Richter scale. She definitely is running around a lot and loose clothing. She seems to be the eye candy in the movie. Other than the movie having a lot of CGI, I guess the adventure... you couldn't ask much more because it's kind of an adventure movie there at that point. The CGI kind of helps it out at points to be able to do these scenes and stuff. There are a lot of over-the-top action sequences trying to make the scene serious. Can't help but one scene, they find like a Radio Shack and are able to make a call out to her dad, Dwayne. Logically, that is possible, but I wouldn't say it was easy to do. They pulled it off pretty easily. But a bit much considering the amount of carnage going outside. I mean, also, if you were going to count there being a bad guy, I guess the stepdad from the Fantastic Four movie shows his colors as being a real jerk. He's only out for himself. Movie feels like, I wouldn't say a B movie. It's close to one, if not just more of like a sci-fi movie. But this actually made it to the theaters. This particular movie comes with a slipcover, and you can see I bought it from Best Buy. Only shows The Rock on the cover. I mean, the other characters actually do. Everybody in his family is very strong in their own way and positive. I'm not sure why they only show The Rock. I mean, they definitely each had their own thing. So you see The Rock overlooking some of this carnage. And then when you pull it off, it's the same cover. And on the back, you'll see The Rock and Carla running through a lot of carnage. It's mostly them, actually. Unfortunately, they make the side stories. Like I said, the scientist scenes, kind of like serious but funny. And then you have them searching for their kids and trying to get to where they are from where they are to where to San Francisco and save them. A lot happens in a little time. I can say that. Inside, you can see there's the Blu-ray, the digital, and the DVD. So these discs usually come in this kind of combo. I remember getting this disc on Black Friday some time ago, so it was under $10. Not bad for the value. Rating for the movie, 3.5 stars out of 5. It's an adventure movie, and I actually saw it out in the theaters. I enjoyed the imagination of what something like this would happen if it did happen. What would we do being affected by the surroundings that we built? To worry about flood, tidal waves, structures falling. All this becomes visual throughout, because they made a movie. So I would say today, the day after tomorrow is a bit extreme, all at once. It's just a possibility of a possibility. If you're into man versus natural disaster, this movie's for you. Thanks for watching. Check out the other reviews. Drop a quick comment. Subscribe, like it, whatever. Also check out the other links for YelpTube and Math Guy, so that you can check out other videos. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.